everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ken. I'm one half of DimensionthaDot. And today I'm going to show you some items that sold on the last 24 hours. And I will go ahead and let you know we're making some changes here to the channel. Exciting news, I just quit my job. I gave them the notice. So we're going back to becoming full-time resellers, which is very awesome. With that being said, there's a reason why a lot of these items are lower in value when we've really been trying to push over the $20 mark. It's because we haven't had a lot of time to source. And we have been kind of just pulling the hits, things we know that will sell but aren't going to sell for a huge profit. Not a lot of time at the bins. We also caught a little bit of cold. But enough with the excuses. I'm going to go ahead and show you what we did sell. And it wasn't too bad. It really wasn't. So we have two accounts. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. We sold a couple of these DJ records. I want to tell you a couple of things about these records here. I bought a ton of them. About 150 of these records for $120. So got a real great deal on them. Now when you're listing records, they all have a price individually. I had to make the choice. Am I going to try to sell them all inside bulk? Maybe people don't want all these particular records. So I did do that. Am I going to look up and only find the valuable ones? Well, that's going to take almost just as much time as to list them. So we decided to list them all individually, and we have some that have sold for over 20 so far, with the median around $9, $10. Two today only sold for $5. This is one of them. So, two of those sold for $5. We got a signed copy of The Towers of Midnight. This sold for $10. I picked this up because it was signed. It's sat inside our store for a while. I'm not gonna lie. We usually pay 50 cents for a book. I paid up for this one. I paid for full Goodwill retail prices. I paid $2. So 2 of the 10 there. Another record. This is Larry Adler, the harmonica. And this one took well over a year to sell and sold for $8.09. We got some buckle Stella jeans. And the Stellas sold for $13. So that's not too bad, but take a look. Flawed, right? To get 13 bucks for a pair of these, I think is pretty good. Got a pair of American Eagle jeans. So when you see American Eagle inside our store, it's not new at tags, and it was recently purchased, you know we're low on inventory. These sold for 12 bucks. Plus ship. Everything is plus ship. So this shirt that Erica thought we were going to get much more for, because look how embellished and interesting it is. The market on these polo shirts are flooded. We were only able to manage $10. Could have we got more? Let me know inside the comments. I think maybe we could have pulled 12 or 15. Erica thinks different. How much are you selling polo shirts? I'm interested. Should we still pick them up? Are they? We sold one new for $30. I think I showed you that. But when they're used, we're not getting much for them. CJ Banks. We only buy this at the Family Thrift Outlet, so we probably paid $1 for these. They didn't sell for much. They sold for $9, but $9, we'll take it. We buy these without even thinking about it. Boy Scout shirts. This one sold for $12. We usually get somewhere around $15 to $20. Sold for a little bit less. We took the offer. That's fine. And a pair of these. NVGTN. Anytime I see leggings that look a little bit special, I pick them up because they're light, and some of them are worth a lot. These were worth 13 plus ship. Very happy with those. One last item on that first account, Milbon Smooth. Erica found a bunch of these, not this, 2 of these particularly, but a bunch of kind of cosmetic creams and whatnot. This one sold for $24 plus ship. So that was a pretty good sale. We would definitely pick that up on any day because it was really light and worth some decent money. Now moving over to the other account. The first item I have is this little mini, I think it's Shutt is the brand. Mini football helmets. We've done pretty good with these in the past. We found some autographed ones that sold for real good money. This one's 12 bucks. Another one of those DJ records I told you. That's the other $5 item. And this, we'll go ahead and maybe you'll see in the thumbnail. It's a two-piece, kind of like beautiful, I would call it church clothing. Here's a skirt, and here is the jacket. This sold for $25 plus ship. Didn't have a great sell-through rate, so I took the $25 offer. Quite heavy, so not sure how worth it that was. These Ralph Lauren Black Label, these are about $24, and they don't really seem all that interesting. They got this cool RL on the pocket. They sold for $24 plus ship, so happy with that sale. I will use the thumbnail because I didn't grab it for the next one. 7 for Mankind. Now, I mentioned these in one of our haul videos. These were the tailorless dojos. So they kind of, they're flare pants, but they just the bottoms are not hemmed. And they sold for $30 plus shipping. They had stains on them. Now, if they didn't have stains, we probably could have gotten $50. So that's definitely a bolo. Here's the rare St. John piece. We love this brand, St. John. That's not wool, and it sold for $15. Just a basic top like that, very holiday style. We'll take that. What else do we have here? We've held on to this since last Halloween. I'm very happy it's leaving our store. It is a costume for a wheelchair, and it's the Incredibles race car. So pimping out the wheelchair into a race car for Halloween. $12 plus ship. That's a cool sale. And happy to get rid of it. Look at this thing. Where do you put this? It doesn't fit inside one of our inventory boxes. We thought about getting rid of it, but I knew someone would eventually buy it. But yeah, hard to store. Pair of Sean John baggy hip hop jeans that were a little bit stained, sold for $8. We'll throw that inside the thumbnail. And a couple of 78 sold, not for great money, $7, $8. We'll throw that inside the thumbnail. And I have a couple more items here I want to show you. A pole. This is a brand that we like to pick up, POL, just a bread and butter. Pink heart cardigan. We got $9 plus shipping for that. So not a great day inside sales, but the quantity is there. Does it add up? Certainly it does. It's going to pay the bills. We're happy that we got that, but not a lot of big wow kind of sales. But hopefully today we will be at the bins and we find some amazing items to show you. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe. Erica's beautiful face will be back here next week. I'm sorry I had to deal with just me, but she's still recovering. And leave a comment. Let me know. I'm really curious about the polo shirts. How much are you guys selling this polo shirts for? Are you still picking them up? Do you have a size preference, a color preference, or am I just being a sucker and selling that for only $10? Let me know in the comments. See you next time. Love you guys.